everybody, welcome to the Mortalis Podcast today. We're really happy that you guys are joining us and stuff, and it's really fucking cool to be here. Brought everyone here, and our newest big boy over here, Austin.
Hello!
Also like to introduce Roman behind the camera, our fucking
Roman.
biggest boy, our awesomest man back over there.
He's also recording it.
And I don't know if you want to do your little plug-in with AlleyB Bastard, obviously, AlleyB TV.
There we go, here's Roman.
Yeah,
the host.
You're Roman.
How's it going, guys?
Hey-o.
There he goes.
Thanks, Roman.
So, yeah.
Alright. Without further ado, let's get started. Introduce ourselves real quick. I'm Vincent. I play bass.
If this is your first time, yeah. Lewis on drums.
Hi, guys. I'm the newest member, Austin, on the guitar.
And I'm Sergio. I'm on vocals and lead guitar.
Ooh, delicious. Alright, well, we're gonna be answering some questions right now and stuff, just to mainly celebrate that you guys have basically one of the best fucking audiences we've ever had. Really happy for you guys.
Followers.
Yeah, we got 900 fucking followers, and we're really appreciative of you guys fucking going out of your way and helping us out and shit. So, just to like get this shit started, we're gonna be answering your guys' thing. Oh wait, this is all the way back from fucking August. Oh shit.
August.
Yeah, if you
same
guys,
thing, really.
yeah, if you guys didn't know, we did this like literally almost an entire fucking year ago too. Where are you? Where are you?
But that's better.
It's almost a year.
years.
It's almost been a year since we've done this again. But yeah, it's pretty fucking great. All right, so the first question comes in as how much thrash will this thrash album thrash? Question.
Ooh.
None whatsoever.
How do you thrash a thrash album?
I don't know. Dude, well, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I'll kind of take it from here. On a scale of 1 to 10, God, you know what? Without trying to sound like a total asshole, I think it's a 10. Just I love what we do. We know what we're doing, and we know what we want for the band.
Facts.
And you know, honestly, like I'm thankful for Austin for being here because with his fucking
Welcome to the band,
style
Austin.
and what he brings to us, we're gonna make it even better. So I mean, we're talking about the first album. That's one thing, but I mean, I can't even wait for the second. So I can say that much about it.
Yep. And there's more questions to come to follow that up too.
Oh yeah. Next question is when y'all gonna make a Spotify? So without going too nitty gritty on like the secondary details in like our whole thing, that will be coming out once the album comes out for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, some contractual stuff, but for sure it's gonna come out. We're gonna be plastered all over the place, and you guys will be able to hear that fucking album literally
Now that
everywhere.
we have the publisher too, right?
Yeah.
It'll be easier. For us
Yeah,
to get on it.
we got from publishing from Swamptown, which is another big shout out to them. They're basically fucking doing this album for us and stuff and helping us out, and yeah, they're basically the label that we're under. So
Yeah.
shout out to them. Really fucking happy that they're helping us out and shit.
Like, yeah, real big monetary supporters, basically. You know, helping us with literally everything.
Yeah. 'Cause-
Like recording, publishing, just they're
Borrowing
great guys, and it really
symbols.
helps. Yeah, borrowing symbols, thanks.
Not gonna lie, it's
But-
it's the best. Yeah.
Yeah, once we can get it all organized and everything, we'll be just everywhere. Follow us just on MySpace and everything. We'll be
Oh
great.
yeah,
For
we're
music,
bringing that back.
obviously. It'll be bring Spotify, MySpace, iTunes. It'll be great.
10 out of 10. What the fuck is that large shit? No.
What?
We'll be back on Napster too. There we go.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm like,
yeah.
I completely fucking
Find
forgot
us
about
on
that.
Napster.
Find us on fucking Napster. LimeWire will be all over the fucking place. Alright, next question is, whose is all your personal favorite bands to play with? And I'm assuming that's, who's your personal favorite bands to play with?
Oh, local bands?
Yeah. I think it just says in general, so I'm assuming local bands. No, dude, we love playing with Metallica, Anthrax. Those guys are fucking awesome.
Oh,
Man,
love
I
playing with them
remember
all the
playing
fucking
with
time.
Dave and the Stain personally.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it was great.
But yeah.
Suicidal tendencies.
I don't know if you guys want to go down in a line, but okay, go ahead.
I can't remember. No offense to all the other bands. I mean, no offense, you know.
No
but
offense,
I don't
but you're
know.
just
Like,
It's always fucked up. I'm just kidding. I think one of my personal favorites is kind of Ravage Realm, just because I like the image that they kind of give off.
Oh, like that whole Slayer vibe and stuff?
Yeah, it's the whole Slayer kind of vibe, and just their music's pretty cool. And they also came out with a little debut EP kind of thing, so you guys should check that out. But that's one of my favorites
Cool.
from the metals.
Who's the next one? Well, at least for me, I really like fucking playing with Voltage and Artsap, or Righteous Fags as they're called. They were pretty much one of my favorite punk bands around in the scene and stuff, and we were just really buddy with them. I love going over and talking to their guys and shit. Shout out to Gavin and stuff, and Izzy. Those guys are fucking like, they're just fucking awesome people to hang around with and stuff. So yeah, I think for me, just like on a personal level, they're just really cool fucking people to go around and hang out and talk or whatever. So yeah, at least for me, those are my 2 favorite bands to go out and play.
For me, yeah, Short Focus. I mean, they're great now. For me, I mean, being in both Mortalis and Short Focus, back when I played in Short Focus, favorite band I'd probably see on a bill with me was Mortalis, because I liked, that was, back then, it was great. And then now, I really like seeing Short Focus as kind of, I guess, father band to Devour, because they're fun to be with. But System Annihilation, whenever we're on like a bill with them, they're a lot of fun. Like, that's just fun. Like, I love seeing thrash, because of course, there's a lot of punk bands, not to hate on any kind of punk, but there's a lot. Because, it's a thing. It's always been, an underground. And metal bands there's a lot less, and System Annihilation really does it really well. And Ravage Realm too. But yeah, both of those guys are real good.
What cover did they do last time? Because that shit was fucking dope, not gonna lie. Yeah, they did Take No Prisoners, right?
They did Take No Prisoners, and that was real good. And I was so sad because we got there like halfway through it, but hearing that like second half, it was just so good. I was like, please, do it again.
No, yeah, that was fucking awesome.
That was really good.
Yeah, System Annihilation, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, but definitely one of the top. I was gonna probably say that one, but since I guess just for the sake of diversity, since it's already taken, I think my other favorite one is also Hazardous Terror. Those guys.
Hazardous Terror, dude.
Really entertaining to watch.
A lot of energy.
I love the presence. I mean, even just the singer alone. I mean, he really puts himself out there. He really sets the mood. Definitely makes you want to go. So that's a huge shout out to those guys.
Definitely at that
keep doing what you're
show
doing.
in LA.
Yeah. I mean, we even got a show with them coming up soon. Was it the 29th or 30th?
I think I'm pretty sure it's the 29th at the Rainbow. Yeah, we're playing at the Rainbow, by the way, in fucking Sunset, so that's also cool. Yeah, I know, dude. I really want to go check out that statue they have.
I do.
Yeah, I know. That sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, another one I forgot was Steel Toe Nation, because those guys are fucking cool. Because we used to actually go over to their pad and shit and hang out. So it's been a long while.
Really cool fucking dudes.
It's been a while, actually.
Yeah, because we haven't gone out east to go play shows and shit in a pretty long while. So we just got done playing one over there like a little while back. So that was cool with vultures and shit. So yeah. Yes.
I forgot about. I didn't forget. It popped in my head because I was singing like metal bands and everything, and Senseless too. Just because they're really fun to watch. Because Josh is just Josh and Rico.
He really gets into it.
I don't know the other guitarists because I haven't met them yet, but they're just different. Like it's like obviously when we go and see punk and metal bands, and it's like, oh man, cool. It's metal. I can see what you're playing, and it's great. And then you watch any of them play, and you're like, is that? How are you doing that?
Their technical skill is like above the fucking roof.
It's
dude.
just ridiculous,
No,
and so it's a lot of fun. And I didn't get to see them last time we played because they played at the same gig as us because I was busy earlier in the day.
Yeah.
But I really hope I get to see them soon, and hopefully with Rico back, I hope Rico will have a speedy recovery.
Seriously.
And I hope I really get to see you guys because you guys are just so much fun to watch.
Oh yeah, Devour the Week too. Forgot about that. Because holy fuck, my god, that dude's voice is fucking god tier sometimes.
It is.
No, like
sometimes, all the time.
You know what? Yeah. I'm not gonna even say sometimes. I'm sorry. That is like a bullshit on my part all the fucking time. There is never not a time his fucking voice isn't god tier.
And Cisco's very entertaining.
Yep.
You're a great guy. Very fun to be around.
So Devour the Week, you guys gotta come back.
Come back. We want you more.
Please, we want to hear you, man. All right. So the next one will be, oh wow, it's not even a question, but more of a statement. 1v1 base battle, Vince versus Salcedo, Senseless era.
Ooh.
Salcedo era, what?
Senseless era, when he was back
Salcedo
playing bass on for them and stuff.
Oh, okay. Damn.
What do you gotta say about that, Vince? Are we gonna see it? Is it gonna happen?
I don't know. Are we doing this like whole YouTuber fight thing now?
No, that would be actually fucking dope.
YouTube beef, here it comes.
YouTube beef, here it comes, guys. I don't know. I mean,
Alright, we'll put it to a vote. We'll post it on Instagram and we'll put it to a vote.
Yeah, we'll fucking do. Why not? Who cares? It'll be fucking great.
I suck.
We'll make a poll out of it, and yeah, we'll do that. So we'll leave it to the fans to answer that one.
Great.
Next question is.
Read it.
Oh, you want to read it? Go ahead.
So which one?
It's this one right there.
Alright, pick one. Saint Anger or Green Day Dookie? I don't know.
I gotta go Dookie.
Fucking
I gotta go
like,
Dookie.
Is Dookie a song?
No, it's an album.
No, the Green Day
I
one?
believe it's the first one, right? I don't know much about Green Day, but I think I can say that much. But, I mean, honestly, as much as I love Metallica, Saint Anger is absolute trash. I'm sorry. It's just trash. Not even a single solo on that album. I mean, there's not much to say about it because I just don't want to even think about it.
I've never listened to Saint Anger all the way through because I've avoided it, and I don't listen.
Reason.
And with good reason,
No,
with
yes,
very good reason. Like if I ever hear like a single snare hit from there, the trash cans, I know it's that, and I just have to skip it.
There's an actual video with some dude playing like a fucking literal trash can lid, like for the entire fucking song.
That's
Like, what the
because
fuck?
it's basically what it is. But I've never listened to that all the way through, and I've only listened to small bits, and it is terrible. But I also don't listen to Green Day at all, so I literally have no clue what that would sound like. I don't know if that's just a bad album.
No comment.
I don't know. So I would probably listen to Saint Anger just because I guess I could say that I've listened to every Metallica album.
Like,
sadly.
Green Day?
What's a Green Day?
What's a day?
I'll probably side with you though, because yeah, fucking Saint Anger just sucks, dude. I sat through like 20 minutes of fucking torture with that thing, and I'm like, I can't go, man. I can't keep going with that shit.
Alright, Austin, read the next
Oh
question.
god, I was gonna have water.
Okay.
Cutest guy / gal y'all have met at a gig. Eye emoji.
Can any of you even answer that question, you beautiful
I
man
got it.
boys?
My girlfriend.
Oh
Wow! Oh wow! It's
Thanks,
an
Vince, for the
original
compliment.
answer. Way to fucking slither your way out of it. Good job.
Check your phone.
Uh,
I don't know a lot of people at I know people obviously that I've met before, but that's a tough one.
yeah, no. See, but now you're just calling everyone ugly, dude. We
No,
can't
not
do that. You're all beautiful out there, okay? I'm sorry we can't say it, but, or to say it to you personally. You're all beautiful.
I mean, I just avoid everyone.
Roman.
Period. So, I mean, if I don't talk to you or anything like that, it's nothing personal. For me, I mean, I know as a band, it's more or less our job to get on time and leave on time for the respect of the other bands. So, I mean, we pretty much just avoid everyone in general.
Yeah, no.
Personally.
I don't know if we have a rep or something out there, but yeah, it's not that we leave super early. It's just because, like, literally, dude, we fucking got jobs and shit in the morning and crap or whatever. We got fucking jobs and all that, school and studying and shit. No, dude.
Yeah, jobs and school and being busy and being sick and everything.
Fuck, man, yeah.
It's really tough. It's hard to stay after a gig.
No, yeah, because I know there's. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so it's kind of tough to just stay after a gig. We get especially because we do have to respect the bands after us. We hate obviously. You get to a gig and you're like, oh, it's 2 hours late. You're gonna be here till 1 a.m. and we're like, we're not gonna be here. We don't want to screw over other bands, stuff like that. So, yeah. But for the question, I've got no clue.
Okay. We're always hungry after we eat.
I know. We're always fucking starving
We're
too.
always hungry.
Yeah. But I'll say that there was one really cute girl a long time ago when we played at Black Magic Fest.
Where you at?
It was I think it was at the Legacy. It was like
looking at me, man. I avoid people.
no. It was
I wasn't in the band.
oh, that's true.
I
Huh?
wanted to buy a patch.
There we go. The one that wanted to buy a patch a long time ago, but I can't even remember who she was. And also her band was pretty fucking beautiful boy too, but can't remember who they are. But yeah, at least that's on my side because I just date my drum set. So.
Yeah, I'd say that girl too. I guess I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Actually, no. Joe Salcido.
Oh, yes.
Dude, when he takes off his shirt.
Yeah.
When he takes off his
when
shirt.
he takes off his shirt, it's fucking like he's going Super Saiyan. That
It's
shit's
just
looking
Joe.
great.
It's all
yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, mhm,
All Joe.
mhm. All Joe. All Joe.
Alright.
Next question is, do you want to read the next question?
Yeah, give us a review.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Did you
Want to hear my
think?
voice? I don't.
Hey, and now the guitarists have taken the microphone.
Why did you just give me?
Because Luke's gave it to him.
Oh, the top one? This one. What future projects does the band have planned?
Quitting.
Quitting, leaving forever. We're done. This is it, guys.
Well, Metallica's going to open for us in a bit,
Oh.
but we got to kind of organize that tour.
True.
Yeah. That's
Damn,
gonna be a-
projects? I mean,
Okay.
one thing's for
Yeah,
sure
no,
is get this
second
album done. I hope, because we got a little bit of a delay, but I'm hoping we can get this album done by the end of the summer. There's a lot of work to do still, even just the mastering alone. I mean, there's so much work to do, but that's just one. Generally speaking, aside from that, I guess more plans. It's just gigs and putting on new material, just so you can give you guys something more to look forward to, I guess, once, aside from this album being done, so.
Yeah, because we're also looking into, I guess not into the big stuff, but yeah, it's stuff like new merch and junk like that, new designs and whatever. We're also looking at, I mean, the summer's already coming too, so going out and actually going and watching your guys' show now that we have more free time and stuff. So plan to see us a little bit more here and there and stuff. But yeah, like so far and just like general. Oh, you want to go?
No, yeah, I got a few after you were done. Though.
Oh, okay. Sorry, because I just saw you reaching over or something. Like,
Give me.
give me.
Mine.
Go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, getting all that kind of shit out of the way and stuff. But just on the secondary update, finishing on the album and stuff. So far, what we did get is like most of the fucking drum tracks finally, which took fucking forever. Yeah. No, that was fucking. Yeah.
But
there's still one left to go.
Yeah. Well, we'll get back to those that kind of stuff in a bit though. So yeah.
And also projects, shirts and merch for you guys, because we really, I know a lot of people have been like, hey, we want a shirt, and we're like, well, I've got the one on my back, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah,
we could sell that one.
Sign it. See, I don't think it's good as Joe, so I can't.
Yeah.
So we also got that stuff coming. So like the merch, it's also gonna be on our Bandcamp, whatever we kind of make, whatever we like, what funds we use and stuff. So that'll go on our Bandcamp, and we want to start selling that online. So you guys don't have to go to our gigs if you're too lazy, or
oh yeah, you set up the
don't
Bandcamp
bring money that day. So we already have patches for sale for $2 plus shipping, which is like $1. So not too bad. You guys can do that. And then after that, we have the album coming up. And after the album, freaking more material.
Promotion of the album.
Yeah.
Promotion,
all that
Shows.
Trying to get that album freaking everywhere.
By the way, everything is literally cheaper if you go to our shows and shit. For real? I'm not joking. Yeah. So I mean, if you want to pay the services fees and stuff, yeah, dude, anything helps out for real. Oh, sponsor. Oh, wait, nah. We're Team Taco Bell now. So get out of here. You can get
those potato tacos got my heart.
Oh yeah, old baby. All right, cool. Oh yeah.
Alright, so what is your goal as a band? You know what? I'm gonna kick that off with bring back metal. Because I mean, no offense to all the other bands, like for example the ones we mentioned, keep doing what you're doing. You guys are fucking amazing. But personally, and not to mention any names, but you know, I could, you know, I've seen better.
I've seen better, dude.
And he's not allowed to talk anymore.
Nah. But I'll second that to a certain extent, because it's not so much like you know, bringing back metal, so to speak, because I mean, metal is gonna be around, and it is around. It's one of the most like longest lasting like fucking music genres so far. Because you go into fucking Spotify, you'll find whatever the fuck you want. It's like expanded in such a new genre and stuff, but it's still alive. I think what we really want to do is just bring that spark back and stuff.
Yeah, bring back the energy that it did have.
Yeah,
I feel like it's so serious.
Yeah,
I mean, like don't get me wrong. Okay, cool. So so what is our goal as a band? As bring back metal. I would say personally, just because of other bands, like I said.
Let's redo that again.
We've seen other bands that are really good and doing like I would say, keep doing what you're doing. Really fucking amazing, killing it every time. I would just say, I guess for our experience, or at least I should speak for myself, is that I've seen other bands that, you know, it's just me, it's just taste, I guess. I've seen better. Or maybe it's just, I don't know. It's just me. So I'm just going to say it like it is. You know what? Hate me, love me. I'm just saying it. But I just say, I guess personally for our band, we're trying to take it in a certain direction where I believe, or we believe, I would say kind of, that it's, aside from the aggression and power as, you know, you're used to seeing in like bands like Slayer or Megadeth, where it's all about fuck you and all this shit, is I feel like we're just trying to have fun with it, but definitely keep that traditional style of aggression where it's not aggression like hate, but more aggression like, just let
in the power
loose and have it, like just let a lot of energy. So that's where I'd say we're trying to take the thing.
Like Anthrax.
Oh yeah, no, because I totally agree with that with that statement and stuff. It's just that like I'm saying, well, at least for me, I feel like everyone's trying to be either Megadeth, Slayer, or fucking what the hell's it called? No, Municipal Waste, dude.
Or
like everyone's trying to be like that. Like they're trying to be this fast, aggressive 1-2 beats every single fucking 3 seconds, and then and I feel like
it's
that
so repetitive.
It gets repetitive and it's boring,
and
and it's like, I mean, I've heard that fucking riff 800 million fucking times, and it's like I'm tired of that. And I think for us, like our main influences stretch back to like NWHM kind of stuff, or like more outsidey bands that aren't like fucking Metallica or Megadeth or Slayer, which are like Anthrax, Annihilator, and shit like that. No, it's fucking awesome. Or like Angel Witch, well, at least for me and stuff, or Savage and stuff. And stuff like that is like, you know, really the most empowering part of it is like we got to put those influences in there, because even then, like to say that we're thrash, at sometimes, like, I don't really, like, not to say you don't hear it, but, we have, like, this different take on it. At least for me, because I don't want to be, like, that full fucking headed jackass.
Yeah, well, and just to add on to that, I mean, because definitely everybody, and like you said, how everybody sounds like they're trying to be someone. I mean, we've definitely been compared to Metallica a lot of times. So, I mean,
Mortalicca, dude.
You know,
it's
what are the
fucking...
questions?
So
that question.
Yeah, okay, well,
We'll keep going.
Okay, so we'll just keep going.
Fine. Yeah, if you wanted to throw that your thought in there.
Alright, so next question is butthole, foothole, mutthole, dig, fig, trig, bing, bang, bong, bong, titty, wing, wang, armpit hair, illiterate.
Bing bong, sling bing, bing bing wing, wing bong, shoe, kneecap, deodorant.
Great question.
Yes.
Good question.
Alright, Mortalis, more like Mortalicca.
There you go.
Yeah.
Furtho, or I don't know, man. Learn to spell if you're gonna ask. Why do you guys sound so much like Metallica? Like I was gonna say earlier, and like adding on to what he had said, is everybody's gonna have some inspiration. Everybody wants to sound like their favorite band. I mean, it definitely wasn't on purpose, I guess, but it, you know, I mean, you can't escape it. You know what I mean? You can't. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Because I mean, long story short, it's already been done. And you know, if you want to be thrash nowadays or heavy metal, you know, I mean, you definitely Metallica or Megadeth or any of the big four really, and many others. You can't go wrong with following them. It is hard to stay away from them though. So this is a tricky road. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely hard to kind of stay away because, you know, oh man, you're playing fast, you're speed metal, you're thrash metal. Oh man, you're kind of having fun, you're Anthrax. Oh man, your singer's got a really high-pitched, crazy, like, screams, you're Judas Priest. Like, it's really hard to avoid, you know, not being compared to someone. You're always going to be compared to someone.
It's inspiration. You know?
It's inspiration. Everybody has their inspirations. I mean, and it can be accidental. I mean, there have been times where Sergio or I have, like, not had a song or something like that, and it's maybe in the back of our mind, and we write a riff, and we're like, wait a second, that's Holy Wars.
Yeah, wait a second, how many times?
That's the whole album.
Like, literally, I can't tell you how many times I come up with a riff, I'm so fucking proud of it. Next thing you know, one of these guys like, dude, that's Anthrax. And it's just like, well, fuck, alright, scrap that out of the shit, but that's just, you know.
Yeah, it happens a lot. It happens in every band. It happens in Short Focus, too. I mean, it's hard to... Because everybody wants to be. That's why we do covers, you know, because we want to be able to play what they play. It's a lot of fun to play their kind of stuff and their kind of style.
Next question is, let's see, where do we leave off? When is the next show, dudes? And why does Sergio look like a greaser? Lionry Foz A?
What?
LMAO. And then smiley emojis. Not sure what the last part is, but
The Fawns, maybe?
maybe?
What is this? Is the Sergio look like a greaser? Oh, okay. Never
Oh,
mind. Now
I think
I
it's
get
supposed to be like the Foz. It's
greaser like
yeah,
the
it's
Fonz?
okay.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the Foz or Fonz.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty.
But next shows, at least for this month, is the 29th and the 30th, right?
Yeah.
The 29th is going to be in
At the Rainbow Bar and Grill
Rainbow
in
Bar and
Sunset.
Grill, yeah.
21 plus, by the way, so I'm sorry, children.
And the 30th is at, I'm sorry,
Shenanigans.
That's
uh,
over where I forgot.
Oh, fuck. I can't remember that shit, too.
30th?
Yeah, we're playing at Shenanigans with oh my
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Friendly
yeah.
Violence Productions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so why do I look like a greaser? I mean, as of right now, I definitely don't think I do.
You used to, though.
I
That
used
shit
to.
was fucking like,
Maybe just
goddamn.
because, I mean, generally speaking, at least in since my freshman year, back in 2012, I feel old saying that, but I'm not. I liked, I know that my brother and his friends were really getting into psychobilly, rockabilly, and all that kind of stuff, and I kind of caught on to it too, and I mean, just generally speaking, I liked the pompadour hairstyle and all that stuff, so I did it for myself too. I did that for all of high school pretty much and a little bit afterwards, but recently decided to grow it out. Just you know,
Yeah,
look at these guys.
congratulations, look at you.
Right? I mean, I don't know. That's just that. I mean, there's not really much to it, so, you know, I guess moving on. Did you learn any music theory to write your music? If so, what methods did you use?
Why do you fucking throw that shit at me? What the fuck? I'm like the least talented one
any one
here.
of you.
Yeah, that's all answer.
You want to answer? Yeah, well, I mean, you can. We'll go down the line. It's fine. Because, I mean, it's
I
like...
did not use music theory.
I wish I did.
What an answer!
I mean, no, same here. I mean, I was fucking... My inspiration's Lars, dude, so that should already tell you a lot. If yeah. Mm-hmm. You?
I've actually got quite a bit of a history. I started music when I was like 8, and I started playing guitar. I took lessons from the same guy for 10 years. So
I didn't know that.
I just stopped.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I've been playing guitar for 10 years. I took lessons for all 10 years. Most of my music theory comes from actually singing in choirs. I sung in choirs, and I sung with opera groups, and I sung at the Disney Concert Hall and the LA Cathedral and all this stuff. And so we did a lot of music theory and a lot of different languages with different weird time signatures and all this stuff. And that's where I learned a lot of music theory. And then from guitar lessons and stuff like that, that was my main kind of like theory education.
Yeah, who are you?
I know.
I didn't know we had a superstar over here that played at the fucking. I wish I could go to the Disney concert hall. Holy fuck, just to go there. That's awesome.
No, it's definitely fun. That's where I sung some like the weirdest stuff. So that's where I had to like, okay, cool. I've got to do some weird 30-second time signature kind of magic while I'm also stomping and clapping. And I'm like, I have to learn like rhythms and get really good at this stuff. That's why I'm good at rhythm. That's why I learned my music theory. So yeah.
No, I did not use music theory either. I mean, I've actually taken music theory as a class, but I barely passed that, so no, I don't really know it. I mean, I know general ideas and patterns. I mean, from learning other songs, like even just for the hell of learning them and kind of applying a little bit and giving it my own taste to this stuff. So I mean, not really.
In a way, we all kind of do know music theory, since it's just patterns, but it's just kind of, we don't write it out.
It's mainly what we feel.
Yeah. Alright, next
yeah.
question.
Oh, okay.
No, oh, really? What were you going to say? I'm just curious now, because it's like, I'm discovering more about you.
I was going to say, by the sound of the question, it sounded like the person was like, oh man, what methods did you use? I guess I assume maybe you're trying to learn. Really, I would start off with kind of rhythmic stuff, just because it really helps a lot. And I say doing either vocal stuff really helps, because that way you can visualize it in your head and doing it with your body. You don't need to spend money to sing. You can sing whenever you want. You might not be great, but if you can get a metronome, find some basic sheet music of quarter notes and just different patterns and just kind of learn that, it really helps a lot, especially when you're trying to learn other people's leads or stuff like that. That's a really good way to do it.
Simple covers help a shit ton too. Because I think my mistake too, when I was playing drums and shit, was that I really wanted to be like the fastest motherfucker I could possibly be. So obviously, like to play the fast Anthrax stuff, to play the fast like Slayer stuff, the fast fucking Metallica stuff. But I never stopped to chill out and just do 1-2s from like fucking AC/DC or play the Beatles and shit. Because for however simple you want to fucking put it, it's still really important to learn those fundamentals and stuff. Which is something that I've never really got around to, and that's kind of where my struggles are going in right now. But yeah, I totally recommend going down with that slow stuff. Also, a big shout out to Goliathan, because I see some of he's like their band is like very music theory based. And they're really fucking great, not gonna lie. So I'm a long while ago. Yeah, next question.
So, next question here is, would you ever cover Cotton Mosh by Anthrax? And wouldn't you know, we just did that at our last show. We ended up being there, because Short Focus played, that was fun. Then we were on after, and we played our set. And the band that was after us, they bailed. They just didn't show up for whatever reason, We there and we were like, cool, why don't we just play more? So we played a bunch of covers. We played like Four Horsemen and Motor Breath, and just played Seek and Destroy. We played just basically just every cover we could really think of, which is not many.
At least we can remember, because it's been a while.
Anything that three of us knew 80% of, it was good enough. And that was basically how it was with Cotton Mosh. Because I don't know it very well, because these guys are much larger Anthrax fans. But yeah, we covered that at the last show, and it was fun. It was actually really cool. Everybody loved it.
Yeah, because before you came in, we fucking played that shit all the time. At least you tried to.
Yeah, we tried to play it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I ruined it.
You're beautiful. Beautiful.
My voice is not really capable of pulling off a Joey in here, so just say.
Mr. Underplay, shut up, you're great. You big old boy. I don't know, where are we? Okay, top one. What's the inspiration behind the title Mark of Shame? So this one's all you, because, yeah. Well, I mean, I wrote the first half, you got more of the second half, and that one's like all you, dude. What the fuck?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I guess.
I don't know anything.
Okay, no, I guess we're just gonna...
Alright, so overall, it's based on, more or less like family, right? But brotherhood is the proper word for it. So obviously, I could go all day about the lyrics, going through the lyrics. I don't know, have we released the lyrics? No, huh?
No, because it's not one of the
that's
songs
fine,
that's
but
like.
I'll give you the gist of it. So I mean, long story short, it is a true story. Alright, so I mean, it's not a bad story. It's not a bad story. There's no, I mean, disclaimer. We totally have a good vibe on this. It's just more or less as a joke, I guess, because we've always joked around. You know what? The band, every popular band has gone through this, and we need that one song. And by some, I don't want to call it luck, but this opportunity came to us. And
we did it for the music.
Yeah, for the music's sake, for the fun of our sake, and because you know what, this song had us pissed off since the beginning of time. Because believe it or not, this is the latest song we've officially accomplished, and it was actually the second one we were ever gonna make to begin with. But without further ado, it's basically we had before Austin, we had another rhythm guitarist, and not to go into the full details of it, because he's really a good guy. Like I'm saying, we ended off on good terms, so there's no point in me trying to say shit about it. But I mean, the song is more a tease out of it, and just whatever. But I mean, if you're listening to out there, if you're listening to this, we totally mean nothing serious by it. It's more of a joke. Robert? But
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so basically, it kind of mark of shame is that as the lyrics. I mean, if you've heard the song, it basically says repeated things about brotherhood and kept being casted out and so forth, and mark of shame, or it's just one of those like I don't want to say weak link, but that's just the simplest way of putting it. Because he's really good at what he did. It was just more or less, if it wasn't a fit, I guess. It's just that I don't know. It was destiny, I guess. The best way of putting it.
Yeah, because I know we're going around in circles and stuff, but almost as it's like kind of like tiptoeing around it. But yeah, to be completely honest, we did take this like really seriously and stuff. And it was something that was like really bounded to what we wanted to do, and this was to be in the band. So I know it's like you're new here and stuff, and it's like for us, like our whole philosophy was to go ahead and make this the biggest fucking thing on the fucking planet and shit. And so I think after like our small little disconnection and stuff from our old member Robert, whatever. Because I mean, like how you said, fuck it, whatever. So it kind of, in a sense, it did kind of feel a little bit like felt, not to say betrayed and shit, but
but you know what?
No,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like I said, we did end off on good terms. It wasn't like anything really, it wasn't like a fuck you type of thing. It was more like, you know what, dude, we've come this far, and this is where we're at. And facts are facts, and you know what, this is what happens. So
yeah,
it just did,
Yeah, and it's like how you're saying, it's not so much, oh my god, this song's about all the fucking hate, or like we hate it.
Oh yeah,
no,
again,
it's just kind of like what kind of popped up in our head, and it's just something that just ended up fucking maturing from there. It's
everybody has those things, but
yeah, that's just for clarification and shit. How do you move this? Okay, there we go. All right, so the next questions are. What's in? Oh, okay, never mind. We just read that one. Who's your favorite? Okay, we just answered that one too. Who's your favorite local bands to play with? And I guess we already answered that. So the next one is, what is each song about? I don't know if you guys want to do like a fucking bullshot real quick. Because that goes into like.
I mean, let's see.
We could go real quick, maybe.
Yeah, I probably could. Give me. We'll probably just go through like one or two, like our favorite song, the most I don't want to request, but the most play we play, Metal Way. That one's my personal favorite. It's basically living the metal lifestyle. It's all about the music. It's all about how you feel. You want to just get out there, make shit happen, kind of write in your own head and all that shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. Go crazy. So I mean, it's pretty basic. Let's see, Insanity. It's kind of like being trapped in your own mind. Just kind of like living your own personal hell, feeling like the whole world and even fucking God or whoever or whatever has betrayed you, so you just feel alone.
And the new one that people don't know.
New one?
I say.
Huh?
I say.
No, we can't say that one.
That one's gonna be under wraps. We can't even
say
say what you mean, dude.
Another one that's pretty popular.
There's a shit ton. We're bullshitting, so we'll.
Okay, cool. Back to the questions. Last one. If you guys never met each other, what do you think you'd be doing?
Wow. Them hard ones.
Fuck. I think I'd be doing better in school. I mean, a lot better. I mean, I guess we'll just work our way down the line, but I don't know. I'm glad to say that I'm where I'm at. I would not trade it for the world. I love being with these guys, and even Roman right here helping us out. And a big shout out to his family for even allowing us to do the podcast here. But you know what I mean? Music is my life. It's become my life, and it's become even better with people, meeting new people, other bands, and talking about shit. So I'm glad to be where I'm at. If I didn't have this, well, who knows, you know, what could have been. And that's why I'm, like an earlier question, where do we want for this band? We want to pretty much go all the way. So that's all I can say.
For me, if I didn't meet these guys, I mean, because I'd met them at gigs and stuff before. If I really didn't, I guess, join the band at the point, I'd probably just still be playing in short focus only, and maybe get more of my personal stuff done through my own personal means.
So we're a burden to you?
Yeah, you're a burden. No, it's just, you know, because of course, you know, I was in short focus for 2 years before I even joined. So if I hadn't met these guys, I'd probably just be in short focus. I probably would have tried to have learned drums at this point because, if I hadn't have even gone into short focus, I probably would have tried to learn drums because I play, of course, bass and guitar, and I was going to try to do vocals for my own stuff, and the only thing I could do was drums. So I'd probably be in my own garage trying to do my own shit, and it'd be real bad. I can tell you that.
Well, we appreciate you coming, because even with that other fucking song you wrote, I mean, this album's gonna be a banger, and I fucking love it, and the thing that pisses me off is that we really want to keep it under wraps, just because, you know, to keep that anticipation up, but his fucking song is
worth
fucking
noting
great.
that this album, when it comes out, there's 2 songs that we have never played once live, so those ones, and as we've grown and finally put all of our shit in, especially now we have Austin, into those 2 songs, that definitely gives you a sneak peek into what could be the second album as far as our taste in music, and those are the best we have so far. So I mean, if you
God, dude.
Thank you if you like our stuff, but it's gonna get a whole lot better, so that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. What was the question?
What if you never met?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm already like, where am I right now? Yeah, if I wasn't doing the band, because I mean, like, me and him fucking started that shit forever ago and stuff, so at the time I was mainly doing more sciencey kind of shit. I was doing some volunteer stuff, and then, yeah, I think I'd probably want to be more of a business loser. I was stuck up in Bakersfield for like 2 years and shit, doing business crap. Yeah, I know. If anything, if I really gotta say, I'd probably be like a white-collar job loser, going out in the office and doing all that kind of shit. So anywhere from accounting to business professional and shit, I think that's what I'd be doing. Other than that, I don't know. That's it. That's all I can say. It really sucks, but I'm much happier doing this. Like, even though it's like putting a toll on like my studies and stuff like that, and going ahead.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, it's a fucking pain, man. Because we sat for fucking days writing songs sometimes and shit, fucking at my house until like 7 in the fucking morning doing all that shit.
Being in a band is definitely, it's a sacrifice. It's a lot of time, a lot of frustration when you're like, I really need to write a song, and you just can't do something.
No, yeah,
it's
dude.
a lot of, it's a
We were
lot.
at the studio for 8.
Oh, dude, we were at a fucking studio recording a song for fucking 8 hours, man. Like, this is some dedicated bullshit. So
we had an all-nighter almost doing Gates of Hell just to fucking write the lyrics on that shit.
no, yeah, for real. So writing lyrics and between all that kind of stuff, I mean, yeah, we've really been pushing it, and I think if I wouldn't be doing that, I'd probably be doing some fucking boring white-collar bullshit. So I'm much happier doing this, obviously, and this is like really where I want to go ahead, and hopefully this kind of brings us out more into the light, and it can be something, you know, we can fucking look forward to and make this more of a career kind of shit. So yeah, at least that's for me.
So I guess if I never joined the band, so then I guess that means I'm not too into music then. I probably wouldn't have taken my bass that much further. Because before this I was just learning kind of like video game covers and whatnot.
Oh man, so far away you have been, my good boy.
Yeah, they were fun. I still want to learn more. But I mean, I joined at the end of my sophomore year, so I had no direction before the band.
Dude, yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we joined. I joined at the end of my sophomore
Oh no, yeah, just to say, because I mean, we started this. This is pretty much almost gonna be like a 5-year anniversary, because it is like a. I went to his fucking backyard, dude, and that's when we started, and it was like during like summer and stuff, so next month is probably gonna be like the 5-year anniversary, at least until the band's creation.
Albeit 7 months.
Well, in general, the concept of the band being a thing was like since then, so yeah.
Technically, I mean, for me, I guess the band got together and went off and good.
So yeah, I mean, fuck, if you want to show it all that way, yo.
Nah.
I mean, I think... anyways, so, where we at? Alright, so sophomore year, you're in high school, you don't have much direction to go with anyways. So, who knows what I could have or would have been doing. Maybe I would have kept being good at school. School was alright. Wasn't that into it. But the band was just something that's way more funner and just way more enjoyable. And it's a risk taker that you can take. So that's...
It's very big league.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's also pretty fun, I guess, about it. It's kind of like gambling your life, but in a fun way.
So I mean, if you're in a fucking band, dude, that's like, it's some hardcore shit. I know people talk about it as like you're a fucking loser and stuff, or whatever the fuck, or you're lazy and crap. But nah, man, fucking bands that are making it and stuff, they're sacrificing a shit ton.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, you're dirt poor by that point. You're basically throwing all the money that you're working for something that, for the most part, I'm not gonna lie, it's not making your money back in general. You're going out to shows, you're putting in the fucking gas money, you're putting in the time, and you're making a shit ton of sacrifices just so other people can fucking hear you.
Yep.
So yeah, it's fucking, it's a pain in the ass, but you do it for that 1%.
Yeah, but there's no...
I know, I probably just talked to nothing right now, because somebody didn't pass me the mic, but you get what I mean. So yeah, it's a very big fucking sacrifice and shit, and you do it for that 1% of fucking stage time and interacting with the fans. And shit like this is really fun too. So yeah, if anything, we're all here for that 1%, and that's to perform and be kick ass. So yeah.
You are the 1%.
The 1%.
I'm telling what I would have done, but if anyone else gets an opportunity to make a great like outcome out of it with a high risk or low risk, whatever, you guys should just freaking take it. Follow your fucking dreams.
There you go.
Do what you put your heart to. All right, well, I guess that's gonna be the end for us. So
no, probably the question.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's just the question
podcast. Right? Are we done? Are we good?
Just, for the questions.
Just
for
the question segment so far.
Okay. But I think Austin's gonna head out though.
I gotta head out.
Right,
Goodbye.
So say bye, Austin.
Austin.
Still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just
Welcome back, everybody. Just wanted to give a few closing statements and stuff. We are really appreciative of you guys fucking, like, you know, coming out and throwing out those questions again. I really want to say fucking thank you guys again. You guys are some of the best fucking community out there.
Thank you guys.
From my other big boy over here. Sorry, it's Lewis talking still.
Little boy.
But yeah, seriously, we're really appreciative that you guys are even taking any kind of fucking interest in stuff. And like, going out to shows and you guys coming over and fucking actually talking to us and even making kind of secondary interactions. Seeing that kind of shit really fucking like brings out the best of us and really hypes us up to go out there and do more and shit. For real. So, yeah, just want to say fucking thank you for the third time. I don't know how many times I can keep saying fucking thank you. Just fucking thank you. Thank you again.
And, thank you to all our followers on Facebook and Instagram. We have like, what, 900 I guess?
Yeah, this is a really big
not much,
celebration,
but
seriously.
it's definitely... I don't know. I couldn't ask for anything more personally. I mean, as long as we know that our fans are true. I mean, it's at least I'd rather have a true 900 fans than 1,000 than like people don't even care for us. But like, so yeah, huge thanks to that. So those who follow us and support us, buying our merchandise, we're trying to get more out there for you guys. Like we mentioned earlier, we also have some on GarageBand, right?
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. I'm sorry.
GarageBand.
Sorry. Yeah. So on Bandcamp, so you can again. Something like patches we got for $2 and shipping for $1. We are selling them obviously that much cheaper for I guess just the standard in person to come to our shows and support. Just the, I guess what, $2 just the basic, obviously no shipping. But I mean, yeah, if you like us and you want to spread the word about us, that'd be fucking greatly appreciated. Tell your friends. You can follow us on follow us on Instagram and Facebook,
all over the place. And
follow us at Mortalis Official. So I mean, tell your friends, family. Bring everybody. We're always, looking for the support. Happy to meet our fans, and we're just trying to get ourselves out there. So
yeah, and just in general, again, as a reminder, the next two shows that we do have this month will be on the 29th at the Rainbow Bar and Grill. The next one will be with at Friendly Violence Productions with at Shenanigans. So just as a closing thing, because I know you guys are really like fucking digging the album, and I know you guys really want to fucking go out there and know what it is and what's going on, what's the process, real quick. But just a quick update on that. Basically, the name of the fucking the thing that we're gonna call it is From the Cryogenics and stuff. So yeah, that's the main title. We're getting the artwork done. Still work in progress and stuff, but we're getting that shit. We just went into the studio and we only have one drum track left, pretty much. So out of all the 11, which if you guys didn't know, so many songs that can be on this thing. We just got one left, and that's so far that's like the main progress. We're trying to
drums.
Yeah, for the drums. We really want to get more out in there and stuff, obviously, but so far that's basically what we got, and I really hope you guys are gonna fucking dig it and stuff. I'm trying to get as much as possible done out of the way so we can really get this out to you guys.
Yeah, we definitely try to do everything we can, and we just had a little setback. At least we're trying to use that to take a break a little bit because it is a lot of work. We've had days where we had to stay up as late as what? I don't know. It's not much.
No, like fucking 12. I mean, it's like going in there like at 10 in the morning.
Oh yeah,
until 12 at night. So yeah, we got those days and shit. But yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah, so it's definitely a work in progress. Something we're still looking forward to finishing as soon as possible, getting it out to you guys. But I mean, kind of like backtracking a little bit. How this album is called From the Cryogenics. Obviously,
From the Cryogenics.
Even for me, I guess, or I'm pretty sure they're going to be asking is, what does that mean? So Vince,
yeah, go ahead.
I don't your thing.
Alright then. So me, I was talking about it with Lewis when I did come up with the name.
Show up.
Well, I mean, it was kind of a me and you thing that we came up with.
Oh no, yeah, I'm trying to make a joke here, man. Fun guy. No, yeah.
So basically, From the Cryogenics, cryo. If you guys know what like sci-fi, like television shows, and movies, or novels, whatever, you guys know about cryo tubes, and that's basically.
It's like a pod or a vault.
Yeah, it's where they just like freeze your ass until like they can find.
You've seen Futurama, then you know what it is.
Yeah, it like stops your cells from growing and stuff. You're basically at a halt, and you don't age at all or anything. So anyways, so taking cryogenics, that's like the main meaning of the title. Basically, we put it in a way where we're kind of playing that old style heavy metal that we like from like the early days when it was barely growing. And a lot of people compare us to that. Not to say that we are that, but like people say that we're like similar to it. And the whole cryogenics thing is kind of like if we had gotten frozen back in the 80s, like when that stuff was starting.
It's like a blast from the past.
Yeah, like a blast from the past. The best way to put it.
Bring blast, dude.
Yeah, so it's just us coming from the past or bringing music from the past.
Oh, yeah.
Let it out.
I mean, because kind of like we're going off of. I would definitely like to say that what we're aiming for in terms of sound is something more along the lines of what was like the 80s, right? You got Judas Priest. I mean, then how Luis mentioned earlier that we sound more like of the new wave
British heavy metal.
Yeah, we've been going a lot.
We've gotten compared obviously to Metallica the most. I mean, which is more or less what we all grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, so it's kind of like all about bringing that style back to the present. Because I mean, personally, metal, heavy metal, death metal, all that kind of stuff. It's cool. It's got it's got its beat, but it's not for me personally. I mean, at least what I like to kind of get down to is the old stuff, and I mean that's what again we're trying to go for. Hope we're doing it good. I mean, for the most part, we've gotten quite a bit of compliments, so we're grateful to be sounding as good as we hope we are, and that you guys are pretty much having fun with it, because we know we are, and we love to do what we do. So, I mean, that's kind of like how I said, like a blast from the past.
Yep. So, that's pretty much it. The album name's going to be From the Cryogenics. Mm-hmm. Should be coming out near the end of summer, hopefully.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. We're definitely, again, trying to get this pushed out as soon as possible for you guys. We got merch coming for you guys, too. And again, if you like what you hear and you want to tell your friends about it or anybody, you can follow us again at Facebook or Instagram at Mortalis Official. So stay tuned.
Any final words, Lewis?
What?
Is that over?
Yeah, I guess.
Mortalis out.